Welcome to Smartnt, where my husband's probably dumber than yours, and we make you feel better about your own dumb life choices. Let's talk about your train incident.
No, why? You see, you're gonna bring this up.
So Vernon in 2015, I think. I don't know.
Was it 2015? It might be earlier than that.
There's a lot of shit happened between like 2012 and 2015.
I'll have to look at the newspaper date.
So Vernon's page of the News Express in Pikeville. So,
all right.
I believe the headline was "Train on the Wrong Track" or something like that.
Car on the wrong track.
It's what?
I think it was called "Car on the Wrong Track."
Oh, I don't know. Truck. Maybe it's truck on the wrong track.
It was truck. And it's usually rodeo, to be precise.
Anyway, so Vernon decides to park beside the train track. It wasn't a parking spot. He just decided to park there. And he parked like 2 foot from the train tracks.
But you got to realize I had an old redneck machine that had tires. It wasn't even fit in the car. You know, I had really wide tires.
It's not a park far enough away. It's a train track.
I thought I did.
Well, you didn't, because
the old train took her for a ride.
So the train comes through, and he's up in the hills, and I'm sure they were blowing the horn and everything, trying to get him stopped, but he was, or getting to move, but of course he wasn't there, and the train sideswiped the vehicle, damaged the train steps.
That was crazy, wasn't it? It bent metal steps. Train should not bend that easy on an old Isuzu rodeo.
and okay, now the police came, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, about took me to jail. Remember the handcuffs? I said handcuffs because it was what? They're trying to get me for all kinds of crap. Trespassing on the train track?
Okay, so, and the story was, so, yeah, so Vernon, we did some like vintage sales. So there was times he would go like picking, right? Like finding old antiques and stuff. Anyway, there was this old, like abandoned house that had.
But I knew them though. I knew them.
But still, anyway, this old abandoned house, and Vernon's up there like looking for like, like vintage items, antiques. And
Tupperware.
Tupperware actually sold on eBay 10 years ago. Crazy. So anyway, so he was up there. So he comes down and he's got this tote. So they have to search the tote, right? The Rubbermaid tote thing.
You should have seen me when I was walking off the hill and I could see blue lights. I was like, well, something's going on down there.
Something's going on, all right. And so Vernon packing this Rubbermaid tote down the hill, and then of course they have to search it.
They had search dogs. Remember that?
I wasn't there. I don't.
Oh yeah, they brought in search dogs. Thought I had a meth lab on the hill.
I'm not a troublemaker, a lawbreaker like you are.
I didn't try to be.
Anyway, the search dogs. I don't think I knew that. I don't think I remember that.
Yeah, they come up on the hill. They're like, "Well, he's clean." I said, "Of course I am. I'm not here baking meth." And that was exact words too. Exact words. We're going to go look for a meth lab. I'm like, what?
The funny thing is they get this tote and they think that they're going to find drugs and shit in it, and it's Tupperware.
It's Tupperware and old vintage 70 plastic cups. Maybe some Mickey Mouse stuff.
Yeah. So, all right. So anyway, so they search that. They almost arrest him, and then that's not enough. No, it's not enough, because Vernon's has to go big, right? He has to go big with every freaking.
Make me a superstar is what they did.
And so the next day, it ends up on the front page, not like a third or fourth page. No, front page of the News Express.
I know that big old train with my little big car.
Stupid. Just dumbest shit. The dumbest shit. Always has.
I'm still here.
26, almost 27 years into this marriage, and he's
Here I am.